have I got a review for you. I finally seen it, Sinus Kadats. How I seen it? I went to Pakistan with my family to visit some family. Then I stopped by and dropped by and in the cinema and went to watch this. And I got some news to tell you. If any of you live in Pakistan, support this movie. If you like action films, see it. This is got to be so far one of the best action films that Pakistan ever made. I'll give you mixed reviews. Like, sometimes the cinematography was flat, acting was flat, but then there's great actors. Action did not disappointed. There was really good action scenes, but I'll tell you, the action scenes will not will not create a new beginning like The Rage, The Expendables, or Rambo, or Old Boy and all that stuff. It's more... These are movies that everyone says, watch it, is the biggest icon ever of an action film that you will never see in your life. I'll tell you, anyone who watches this or are not Pakistani, when they see this, they'll say it's good at entertaining action scenes, but it's nothing new. Nothing new. Interesting, tight, close quarter gun shootout scenes. Scenes like some really good martial arts karate leg swinging, fist fighting scenes as well. But it will be not like something, oh, it's a must-watch action film. It's an entertaining one, I'll tell you that. It is an entertaining one, and Hollywood fans will give this a good thumbs up for action. The story in it, I'm not going to tell you spoilers, but the main actor, okay, it will show, in the trailer shows multiple characters and everything, and I'll tell you, the trailer was a bit over-promising that it will show a lot of variety, but it felt like, I'll tell you, yeah, it felt like, yes, it was a sort of big film, but then it's shown small things with big dangerous threats, but, how I can say it is, it did not show spread openly, oh, this is happening there, or this is happening there, this is happening there. It was let's see, a big mission in one place, in one big massive shootout stuff, and just, it was one place where finding terrorists hideout and then fighting them there, but it was not showing, oh, they're connected to there, connected to there. Just some places they were connected around Pakistan, trying to destroy Pakistan and all that, but it just felt like they were just going to destroy a few small places that will cause disaster. I'll tell you, no, it was not really a big climatic, oh my god, it's gonna be a big attack and all that, but no, it was interesting because it shows like villains crafty, sly, and smooth, yeah, typical corruption and all that. What else I saw? I'll tell you, in the trailer where it's showing the olden times of the Kashmir Wars, one thing was disappointing. That trailer, you'll see very little of the Kashmir Wars in the beginning, but then they'll show you in the middle, but more of a flashback, and it's just showing more of a meaning of those men who fought and died for Kashmir. It will say the same side on India if you see Bollywood movies about the Kashmir Wars, about who's in the wrong and who's in the right, which I don't know. It's very confusing, so that's why I'm not going to take sides anyway. People die for what they stand for and what they believe for. That's what I can tell you for. This is let's see, what else? The modern warfare action scenes of modern, yeah, they're good. The historical war and it, let's see, no, that was good. Also, it felt really tense and dark, really. I like the messy, muddy trenches and just I didn't like the background music in it. It just felt overdone, just too much background music almost everywhere. And the music just trying to make it too heroic and too much heroism. I just felt like this shows focus more on the muddy wars and put less of background music of. That's just my opinion. Because there was too much of it in that Kashmir Wars scene. What else? Yeah, I'll tell you, the main actor, yeah, he's good. That didn't just felt his acting felt flat when he's trying to be romantic, and just some cinematography was just like no, some cinematography like it was a bit flattened down, like drama shot material, and what else I can tell you? But let me explain. This movie did took in 4 years to make. The very first trailer of it was really... I wasn't impressed. Like, some scenes were good, but then it was just... But then, 4 years, that director, this guy... Oh, he did the right choice of taking his time with it and carefully doing what he can. I'm disappointed at people who are still not going to see this. But I understand they're seeing that new animated movie, so I will give you that, but this is a really, like, really entertaining action film. Story in it was a bit mixed, really. Like, I liked the, like I said, it's a meaning in it, really. Do a favor for your country, say no to corruption, say no to just... That's what I like, but the story wasn't big. It felt like a small story where whatever you can do for a small thing, that could be really important to stop these things from spreading across. That's what I like. I'll tell you, the story wasn't big. The story was simple and short and very little bit confusing. That's all. Very little bit confusing, but overall, yeah, I'll tell you, the story is not the biggest shine in it. Actors and characters, some of them are good, some of them are not. Some of them who started off in the beginning, not really good acting, but then they get better, like, that's all. They got some good iconic actors in it that did a great job. And I can see the new faces of Pakistan's action heroes that need to keep it up, and I hope, because Pakistan so far what the most money they're making is family movies, comedy, and romance and dramas, like I said, but action so far it's in the bottom for popularity in Pakistan, so I don't expect that much. But the director, he did a really good job, and I'm really, really pleased that he took his time, because this was a well done and proper action film he made. He could just similar photography and just felt like drama style. The continuity was a bit unfluent and just that's all I can say, but that was half of the movie. I think that's when he stopped and was realizing he needed to save money, and then he was looking at some of the mistakes. He maybe could not really take those shots because maybe of the expenses and everything, so he must make do, but then he redeemed himself by doing the next shots to prevent that. But that must have been a few years ago, when he had the money and the support more, then he managed to do it. This is... I'll give you my verdict in a minute, because it was a bit... Look, story in it, okay, because it was a bit confusing and it wasn't big. Actors in it, and performance, since they had make lots of majority of actors in it, 50-50. Faces of action heroes in it. Yes, I like these guys. They did a good job, and everyone else who came in it really done well. And then last but not least, the action scenes in it. Fight coordinating it. They had to write and give the stuntmen who did the fight coordinating, they had to give them credit. Okay. This here is just a good solid action film. And my final verdict for it will be a 6.0. It's a good solid action film. This is not a Pakistani masterpiece. This will be most probably a Pakistani classic or a Pakistani icon, but this will be a good action film. It's a good action film. And if you're an action buff and you like modern warfare and a bit of history with it, then please go on, see it, support it, man, support it! That director didn't waste 4 years making this movie for nothing. You go and pay for the money. Try and support this movie. Okay, it's a good action film, and I call it best at Pakistan.